Today I'm breaking down my favorite drugstore blushes. Easy, affordable, and oh so good. That's coming up next. Welcome back, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'm so excited about today's video because this is what I used to use YouTube for. Before I had my own YouTube channel, I used to jump on here and look for what the best of whatever it was I was looking to buy, whether it was mascara or lipstick or this and that. So YouTube was really a shopping resource for me. Today, what I'm going to be sharing is my favorite drugstore blushes, the ones that I use all the time and I rotate throughout the year. And I'm hoping it's going to be super helpful for you if you're shopping for blushes because you just want to know what's good. Every one of these blushes is affordable, they're easy, you can pick them up at any CVS or Rite Aid or Walgreens, and they're all really, really good. If that sounds fun and interesting to you, make sure you click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. The first blush I want to talk about is from Milani, and it's their Luminoso blush. You might have heard about this. This is just such a fan favorite. It's one of the prettiest peachy pinky colors out there, and this is one of their baked blushes. The formula is just stunning. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you. Milani has so many good products in their line, but this particular blush is really such a favorite, and you can see the color right there. Isn't that so pretty? It has just a little bit of shimmer in it and a little bit of shift. It's just lovely. I really enjoy wearing this particular blush during the spring and summer months where I have a little lighter makeup look. Maybe I'll be doing a peachy eye or a light eye and a light lipstick, maybe in the peach tones. Then I'll really use this Luminoso blush. This formula is really easy to work with. It blends out really well. It stays all day, and the tone of it is just so very sophisticated. It works for a lot of skin tones, and if you haven't tried it and you're looking for the perfect peachy pink blush, this really, you can't go wrong. It's just a glorious, glorious formula. I think they run around $8 to $10. They're very affordable, long lasting. I've had this particular compact for, gosh, probably almost a year now. I've used it quite a bit, and you can see I've barely even made a dent. It still has the dome in the formula right there. So the Milani Luminoso blush, this is truly one of my favorites, and it's a fan favorite to a lot of people who love makeup. The next blush I want to talk about is just one of my absolute favorites, and I know I'm going to say this every single time, so I apologize in advance, but they are all my favorites and they all do different things, so they're just all my favorites. This one is actually from Profusion, and if you're not familiar with Profusion, you want to be. They are a fantastic drugstore makeup company, and everyone that I know that's into makeup that has used the Profusion products love them. We're always so shocked at how good they are at such an amazing price point. Now this is not just a blush palette. This is the Pink Nudes from Profusion. This particular palette has eyeshadow and blushes in it, and I'll show you the palette right here, and you can see by the way it looks, I've used this palette a lot, and honestly, don't quote me on this, I'm not real sure, but I'm pretty sure that this is like $5 or $7. It's so affordable. I think I got mine off of Amazon. So it has the shadows here. They're pink and neutral toned, so pretty, so shimmery. And then it has the 3 blushes here. And I think this might be a highlight. Let me go ahead and swatch that one for you and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, this looks like a highlight right there. Can you see that? But the blush that I want to talk about is right here. It's called Fantasia. And I got on a roll there last fall where that's all I was using was this particular blush. It is the prettiest dusty rose color with a little bit of shimmer and shift in it. It's just so gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you, and you can see by the pan, I mean, it's got a big divot in it because I just have used it so much. Here it is swatched on the back of my hand. Can you see that? It is not real strong in pigment as far as the pink goes. It's just a soft, dusty pink, but that shift in shimmer, it's almost like you don't need to wear a highlight. Of course, I always do. But this blush color is just lovely. And you know, I have a couple other palettes from Profusion that are just blush palettes, and I love them as well. I think I have a 6-pan Just Blush. I think it's the Blush 2 palette from Profusion, and I like it. I just haven't found one that's just as glorious as this Fantasia from this Pink Nudes palette. Pink Nudes from Profusion, honestly, under $10 at least, and probably at $5. Just an absolutely glorious color with a beautiful shift in it. I think if you try it out, you're gonna love it. The next blush I want to talk about is from Wet n Wild, and it is one of their little color icon palettes. Remember these? They've been in the drugstore for a long time. And this one is in Pearlescent Pink. And it's an interesting color. You can see it right here. And although it's pink, I think it really has a peachy shift to it. This is so pretty on your cheeks. It is a wonderful creamy formula. You know, Wet n Wild has just some great products. And I'm going to put it on here. It's a lot more pigmented than some of the other blushes we're going to be talking about today. Can you see that there? It is just so pretty on the skin. And the pigment in this lasts for a long time. I can't say it lasts for 8 or 10 hours, but it really lasts for a long time. It's the beautiful combination between a pink and a peach. Gives you just a real healthy glow, a great formula. It doesn't look cakey. It really shears out on the skin, really pretty and super affordable. I think that these palettes are maybe $3 or $4. And look at all the product you get in this. It's just amazing what you can get at the drugstore. This Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild, you really can't go wrong. This is just a beautiful blush. You get a lot of product for a very affordable price, and you're going to look glamorous along the way. The next blush is from e.l.f., and this is their Primer Infused Blush. That's hard for me to say, obviously. Primer Infused Blush. This is such a terrific formula, and you can see the color right there. It's almost a very soft peachy color, just so beautiful. And look at the size of that pan. I mean, it's a lot of blush in there. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you. It has just the softest feel, and it goes on the skin just so lovely that I just enjoy wearing this so much. And you can see it's a very light peachy blush color, just really beautiful. And the formulas are just so delightful. They're just so creamy. It's a powder formula, but it just feels creamy on your skin. A beautiful blush from e.l.f. I'm not sure how much these are. I'm sure they're just a few dollars, maybe around $5 or $6. And as far as I know, I think that this particular formula only comes in a few colors. This is the color Cheeky, so it's kind of the peachy toned blush. Beautiful product. Looks great on your cheeks, and just such a great bargain as well. The last blush I want to share with you today, and all of these are so good. So if you're looking for blushes, you can't go wrong with any of these. I suppose it would just depend on your skin tone and the color and this sort of thing. This one is from CoverGirl, and it's really kind of a classic OG blush that so many people are so in love with. It is the Soft Mink blush. You can see it right here. Isn't that just beautiful? But the first thing that you have to do if you buy this blush is smell it. It's got that smell that you'll remember. If you're close to my age, you'll remember it from high school or junior high. It's that kind of Noxzema-like smell. It'll bring back floods of memories, this particular product. This color is so very pretty and so very subtle. It's a warm, dusty rose color. It is so pretty and has such a great look on the skin. Here it is on my hand. Can you see it there? I'll try to get it so the light will let you see it. It just has the most beautiful shift to it. A little bit of iridescence and highlight to it. It's just a beautiful blush. It's not so much a peachy color as sort of a real dusty, rosy color, and very subtle. You know, I like to keep my blushes up high on my cheeks, and when you have a blush like this, it just creates the most beautiful shift and lift and highlight to your skin. This blush is just delightful. I got mine on Amazon, I think just for a few dollars, maybe $3 or $4, and I'm absolutely enjoying it so much. This is a classic from CoverGirl. Their blushes have always been good. They're still very good, and this particular one I'm sure they'll keep in their lineup for a long time because it's so very popular. I hope you enjoyed learning about my personal favorite blushes from the drugstore. I love all of these blushes, as you guys can tell. It's like I can hardly wait for the next season to come along so I can move into the next blush. It's really fun for me to be able to use all these different blushes in different ways throughout the year. Make sure that you put in the comments down below the blushes that you're loving and wearing from the drugstore. We love to learn from you. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll smash that subscribe button and become part of the family. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, make sure you stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. It just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Make it a great day. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.